I need to change my setup, and I need your help to do so. YouTube, what the heck is up? It's your boy Joey P. It is great to talk to you guys again. Usually my camera is like this, but today we're going long form. Horizontal video is back. It's been a little bit while longer than I was hoping for talking about the desk setup. I know it's a big favorite on the channel is talking about the desk, and I actually have some ideas that I want to run by you guys, and I want you to tell me what I should be doing because I am lost and I need help. If you guys haven't, I've been doing a lot of YouTube shorts, so go ahead and check those out if you have any questions about cameras, gear, things like that. I do a lot of tutorials, smaller things. I think it's a pretty informational 60 seconds I like to use. But with this long form stuff, we get to have a nice little conversation rolling back and forth, you know? As most of you know, this has been my setup for the previous year, well, actually a little bit over a year now. While it's not perfect, it has been functional for me, but there's just something, it's something in the room, you know? It's me as a creative, me as a person. I like change after about a year or so. It just helps me feel refreshed and like I'm in a new space. So let's go over a couple of things that I would love to change about my setup. Now, number one that I want to change is my monitor layout. As you guys can see, I mean, if I just go back and forth here, it is just, it's not even close to being centered. It's not. And I didn't think it would bother me to start, which it didn't. And now the more that I sit at my desk, the more I sit there, it bothers me. So the one that you see over here, this Asus, it's like, so it's my gaming monitor. So when I want to game, we have some issues because it's a little bit further away. Whereas like the LG on the right, which is my 4K, more of my, like my design YouTube watching monitor, it's great because it's pretty like, it faces me a little bit. It's easy to like access. There's nothing like blocking my way. But when I go to look this way, this one's like pushed, you know, just all the way back there, and I start to hit my leg on these Alex drawers here, which is the issue, which is what I want to change, is I think, now you guys tell me, I think I got to go to stacked monitors, but either I go to stacked or, hear me out now, do we go with a 42-inch monitor like the LG, like an Asus 42, maybe an OLED, you know? It's a little bit newer technology, but is it worth the upgrade, you think? I wanted to go double monitors because I wanted the gaming and the productivity. I didn't want to sacrifice on one monitor like, oh, maybe this one's a little bit better for gaming, but I won't get as good of colors. But with monitors now, you know, I bought these 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it is. And they've done great. It's been pretty phenomenal. I definitely recommend them to anyone. Like this 144 1440p has been phenomenal for gaming. Now I might be going to like a 32-inch monitor because I've been testing them out and I kind of like the real estate that you get with it. I've also looked at the 42 and I've never used one. That's where the idea came from those. I see them on YouTube and I'm like, man, that would be, it's a big monitor, lots of real estate. The gaming aspect's pretty solid and I'm not really like doing a ton of like, as I was saying, I'm not doing a ton of like comp gaming and Warzone anymore. So I really don't need anything that's like super high end, but like if I could go 4K, like maybe 144 hertz would be literally perfect because that gets my colors would be great. The 144 hertz is great with gaming. So that's kind of really what I'm looking for, something right in that space. My next issue with the room, I'm gonna grab the camera, show you around. We're gonna figure this out. I want you guys to give me some answers. Now, room layout. You walk in, on this camera looks a little bit tighter than it is. You walk in, I got my chair and my entertainment set up there. You guys have seen that. That's got, you know, old Xbox One, watch TV, watch movies. And then over here is the main power battle station. So that's sitting here. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we take this and we take that and put it on that wall. We take this, the couch and the chair and the TV, we bring it over into this wall because there's a little, if you can see, there's a little cutout there, you know, a little up, down, left, right. You perfectly place that in the nook. You put the chair like there-ish, and then you have this on your big wall again, which is where, if you guys have watched my old setup, that's where it was prior. That's what I'm thinking. Because then that moves the chair out from the closet. That closet has been blocked off for ever since this room has been redone. Which Granted, there's not a lot of stuff in the closet that I need access to, but as we can see, the camera gear collection, it's getting to be a lot. So, I know it's hard to, ooh, I'm gonna step away from this light, it's a little bright. It's hard to visualize just seeing it, with my hands out in the way. I'm thinking that might be the new layout. Let me know what you think. Now we're leaning back in the chair, sitting in front of the desk. Next up on the list is the desk itself. So as you guys saw in the first video, I'll link it below just so you have it. I have a nice wood countertop from Home Depot. It's been great, I love it. It's sitting on the YouTuber special Alex Drawers. Everyone's seen Alex Drawers at this point in their time on YouTube. I'm really thinking about going to a sit and stand, the metal base. But how do I say this? I'm never gonna stand when I work. The only nice thing about the metal base is A, it's metal, so I know it's super sturdy. Whereas with the Alex Drawers, you'd have that like middle weight that's kind of just floating. It's not really supported by anything. So if I put a monitor or something on the desk, I'm worried about the middle sagging down. But I also do really love the cable management of the sit and stand desk because they have the metal bar across, so you can almost tuck your power surge protector into the metal section, so it almost sits like flat with the desk. Now another thing I saw, which I might try out because it's probably much cheaper than going with the sit and stand desk, the table stiffeners. I don't know if you guys have ever used one. If anyone has, please let me know if you liked it. But I have seen people talk about table stiffeners to go across the middle of your wood desk and it makes sure it doesn't sag at all. So if I were to get a monitor, or if I were to swap my monitors to a vertical orientation, or not vertical, to a stacked orientation, that weight would be back on the desk, but the middle would be leveled out. I saw it on Google. I got no clue if it works. Probably gonna give it a shot though, and I'll document it so everyone knows, and then, maybe if you're having the same troubles in your setup, it helps you out. So now after walking you through everything, that's my main gripes, my main changes. I would love to hear from you guys what you think could make the setup better, accessories I might need. I do want to switch out my keyboard for probably a wireless one. I'm really just, when I first got into doing my setups, I was like, I want a wired mouse for all the gaming I was gonna do on my wired mouse, which I don't game on a mouse, I game on a controller. And then I also have a wired keyboard because it's mechanical, but it sounds great. I'm really just done with wires. I think I might go full wireless, remove a couple other things out of the setup. Let me know what you think. I am really hoping to hear from you guys. It sounds like I really could, use a little bit of help on this to change the room's feng shui around, make sure it's good. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope to hear from you. See you in the next one. Peace out.